We the Fans is the #1 sponsor in battle rap. My name is Frank White, and I probably contributed to some of your favorite battles. I mean, in the last 4 years, I donated $222,000 to battle rap for the culture. Check out We the Fans Global on Instagram for the full catalog of battles I sponsor. And follow We the Fans Global on YouTube to watch full battle breakdowns from a sponsor's perspective and a recommendation for what battles should be booked next. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and keep stepping into your greatness. We the Fans is for the culture.
Oh, we here with Fibo to go. What's good, my boy?
What's good, bro? Thanks for having me. It's your boy Fibo.
Oh,
Simple.
yo, listen. We got to start this by saying you are the face of iBattle. It is an honor to have you here with us, my brother.
I appreciate that, bro. Well said. Appreciate
Okay, okay. So let's start from the beginning so that people can get acclimated to your story. You started battling online, is correct?
you. Yes, sir.
So you were
I
on
started
Instagram.
during COVID, so I actually started no Entourage Tay Rock's league during
Mm-hmm.
COVID. Tay Rock did it online, like on what was the app? The URL app that they used to do online. I forgot what it was called.
Okay.
That they stopped using. Caffeine. So
Caffeine.
he did like this. I'm gonna do this little tournament. And I got like 20 slots, and you just sent a trial video, and I'm like, yo, Tay Rock, my favorite. I'm trying to impress him. Let me see if I'm good enough. I sent a little tryout, and I made it somehow. I don't know how, because I remember what I sent was dogs. I made it. Me and Monty was in the tournament. That boy Knox was in the tournament. Johnny Ice was in the tournament. So it was a few of us. And yeah, actually got eliminated by Knox. And then from there, Knox put me on to IG Battle League, which is on Instagram. And I started battling there with Chunk, Knox, Whispers, Mello, who else? Archie, like a bunch of the us from iBattle now. Cool Peoples, King Brook. All of us used to battle there. Shine, um, Preem Cash. And then from there on, Archie and Knox facilitated my live debut
And that was
on.
against Cool Peoples.
So my debut was on NLBL, which is Archie's league. So I started
Okay.
there, and then with
Okay.
that, they sent footage over, and then it was good enough to impress Lex, I guess, or whatever. So I was able to debut for iBattle, and then it was against Cool Peoples.
That's fire. What
Yeah.
made you decide to stay loyal to iBattle in the development process?
So I wanted to get like a foundation that would follow me wherever I go. So like, you could do it for payment, So if you have a good enough resume or enough numbers and stuff like that, if you go elsewhere, you could have some type of value. So my thing was, let me build my resume here. And if you stay at a league for a certain amount of time, you kind of build up the ranks. Where if I'm battling here and then elsewhere, I'm starting from zero each place. Now,
Mhm.
when you have some type of traction, yeah, you could go elsewhere, and that's when you're battle tested and stuff like that, right?
Mhm.
So I've decided to build my name at iBattle, get big enough to where my name travels elsewhere. Now I'm doing the traveling and trying to prove myself, but I battle comp, so I don't got to prove myself. I could battle in a silent room and I'll go crazy. So
Talk crazy. But
like,
no
what are we
matter how
doing?
much research I did on you, I don't know you. So I want to talk to you about some of my favorite bars from. Did you like that
That's
chance?
fine. That's fine.
So I want to talk to you about some of my favorite bars from 5 of your most competitive battles to me.
Let's
I
do
know
it.
you
All
got
right.
hella battles, but these are
Yeah.
5 battles that really stuck out to me. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with Def the Kid. I want to
Yeah.
quote you my favorite bars. You said, I was just trying to secure a body, but I felt like a bungee cord was breaking. The suspense was killing me. You were just procrastinating, Def. That's life support.
Hmm.
Def flips until he die. He gonna be turning in his grave. American Sign
Ah!
Language communication is handy. You made my point by blocking me. Goaltending. You got a
Goaltending.
punch with the face. It's a
It's a
headbutt.
headbutt.
Talk to me about that battle. What do you remember from that?
So I remember that battle. So back when I started, right? Because Def
Mhm.
and Knox, they were like the youngins that were gatekeeping. Like they moved up in the ranks a lot faster than us, and they've been battling like a few years prior to me. So Def was like a shot for me. Like he was giving me an opportunity. I was moving up in comp,
Mhm.
and at that point, I'm moving up the ranks and I'm talking like, yo, I'm him and I'm talking crazy and I'm calling Defa. I'm like, yo, I want to battle you because he's cooking Jables and he's battling this guy and that and he's going crazy. So I knew if I battle with Def the Kid, that'll kind of give me some type of traction, like stamp me. And me and Def, he wasn't going, so he was talking crazy back, and we just made the battle like a challenge. It was like, yo, whoever loses, if it's that big of a deal, we gotta cut our hair. Like he got the little afro going, I got the mullet, so that gave it like a bunch of what is it like hype or whatever. We did a whole
Yeah.
face off. We did mad promo for it, and then the battle itself lived up to the hype. And I ended up having to cut my hair, but it was a very competitive and at the time one of the most hyped, like organic grudge matches. It wasn't like fake, like oh I cooked you. Like it was organically we didn't like each
Yeah.
other, and then it was
Yeah.
crazy. It ended up being a good battle.
I love that battle. The next battle I want to talk to you about is Archduke Red Cat.
Mm.
My favorite moment in the battle is when you hit Lex with the silly string. I thought that was mad funny. That was mad funny. We'll get to that. But my favorite bars, dry ice, I'm so cool it hurts. I grab him
Crazy.
and King Brook Puppy and toss him. Now it's raining cats and dogs. The ink is permanent. Make no mistake. Like Hinduism, every time you come back, you get bodied different. This is a dream fight and your punches won't land. Real menacing like a boy
Like a
band.
boy band.
Natasha Bedingfield with this material. I drew a blank. It was unwritten. What
Unwritten.
is wrong with you? What do you remember
I'm
from
a,
that battle? You was
you see
wilding.
this? I'm really a pen. So that battle, that was like I said, like our class. That was like me, Cool Peoples, Mac the Captain, Archduke. That was like our little class that we came with.
Mhm,
And when we first joined, I was like the random, and Archduke already had his little hype from TikTok because he goes viral on TikTok. He does the clips, he does cipher, so he already has his own following. And we were both going crazy, so it was like, yo, two of the best from y'all class, y'all gotta clash. And
mhm,
I think at that point it was already syndicate, so it was like one of the first syndicate matchups and everything, and we just went crazy. I think what's dope about that battle is that we're both like very well rounded. Like we do the humor, the angle, and the punching. We do all of that and the entertainment. And yeah, we ended up being a fire battle. Feel me?
I love that battle. And I definitely had you winning that battle. But let's move right
Let's go.
along.
Let's go.
So another very, very entertaining and highly, highly competitive battle is you also ended up being great 2-on-2 partners with him, is you versus CJA.
Yeah.
Now, this was highly competitive. I love the
Yeah.
energy. I love the
Yeah.
vibe. But here's some of my favorite bars from you. Ventriloquist, shut your mouth when you talking to me. Rapping circles around this white boy like Mac the Captain. Rest in peace, Mac the
Ah.
Captain. A
Nice.
white man saw what lands and stole it. He's a colonist. Don't flatter yourself. Weight loss. On one
Nice.
hand, I'm fire. On the other hand, I'm booked. Statue of Liberty. My
Crazy.
punch is revolutionary, like opera
We're
rapping.
rapping.
It's this one I got it. It's the mascara. I think it's pronounced the mascara, but neither here nor
That
there.
mascara. That mascara.
The mascara, no man's land, amazing. Make sure you have 10 counters like fingers. It was your turn till you ran into me. Now I'll take it from here like a relay race. If CJA is in hot water, that's alphabet soup. OCD, he will certainly be replaced perfectly. It's literacy. I'm stuck in the ocean with a flare gun. It's in my jeans to make a bum look good. They high waisted. Why you was talking like this?
And
Why
look,
you was
look.
talking like this?
Another one bites the dust. That's the cinnamon challenge. Come
Oh my
on.
God.
Yeah,
Why you
bro.
was rapping like that?
So that battle was like, so this is the lore behind that, right? When I
Mm-hmm.
was in college, I used to watch CJA. Like one of
Mm-hmm.
my first battles I ever watched was CJA when he got a shot from Chilla Jones. He was a youngin,
Yes.
like he was starting out.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to battle CJA, he's from New England. He's like one of the top battlers from New England and stuff like that. So to me, that was like personally and for our region, that was like a big shot, big moment for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like a heavy puncher. So I was
Yes.
like, stylistically, yeah, I'm gonna do angle punches and stuff like that, but I'm just trying to have fun, just throw
Mm-hmm.
them just like him, just punch. And it ended up being a very fun battle. And the main thing with both of us, we have a very like aggressive and distinct delivery. So it was just high energy the whole time. But yeah, it was like that was one of my I battle bigger name shots at the time and stuff like that. And then
Mm-hmm.
we ended up being 2-on-2 partners from there because it works. Perfect.
Unstoppable 2-on-2 partnership. The next battle I want to talk to you about This was obviously controversial because of the physicality of it, which is super brief, and it
Yeah.
got turned into a whole big deal. But this was on paper also very competitive, and I really
Beautiful.
enjoyed the back and forth. I had you winning, but nonetheless, my favorite bars from this one is y'all think he got that dog in him. Cool, I'm gonna kick it out of him. We know you hurt animals, so that was great. Say
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
gotta say. Help me help you. I'm a therapist, like a
Great.
yoga instructor. Only way he'll maintain that position is because he's a poser. Poor homeschool, Charlie in a chocolate factory, and you may be
What?
homeschool, but this is my house. Class is in session. This is where everything in homes, like Mexican dialect, even in a staring contest, that makes me the best at eye battle. Somehow, some way, she provided dinner. Salute to my dukes. I don't know how she
Mhm.
came up with it, but she would make ends meet just like a zipper. Oh my
Ah,
God. I had you first and second. Talk
me
to me
too.
about this battle, what you remember from it.
So this is like another I battle big name shot. So during this time, this is when I'm making my run. This when my run was starting with like the 2023 year. But prior to that, I battled Jay Murda, I battled Arsduke, I battled Rubando, I battled Def the Kid, Geechee. So things are boiling like, yo, Fibo's making this run. And I started calling myself the face. And I
Which
battled
you
during
are.
that time.
Mhm.
That was a seven deadly sins. You can't call yourself the face because we got homeschool. This is our face. This is our guy. And I was
Mhm.
like, nah, that's me. So homeschool doesn't talk too much, but he wasn't fond of it, and his fans weren't fond of it.
Mhm.
So it got to a point where his fans were cooking me, but then he joined in on the fun. And then he started like making points like, yo, I don't think he's the face. And he has so much more like of a fan base than me. So
Mhm.
during that whole promo run, he was cooking me. Like, yo, he was frying me. Like more people were agreeing with him. All his posts was getting more likes, more views and everything. But I was fighting. I was fighting. And
Mhm.
when it was time to prove it, when it was battle time, I proved it. I told him I'm the face, bro. And it was hard to dispute because after that, I got Anderson, I got Chilla, I got Tay-Rock, I got so it was like, and I
You
just
was
won
out
the
of
judge
there.
matchup. So it was like I didn't just say I'm the face, like I was literally showing it, but that was like a very controversial time for me, and it was a very highly contested battle because a lot was on the line for that time. I was the new guy on the block trying to tell him like you got to skidoo. It's my spot now. But feel me?
Hey, you did your numbers. You did your numbers. And I think homeschool is one of those people who's one of the greatest ever. But I feel
Yeah,
like that's very much like a test. You know what I mean? Like that's one of the
yeah.
ultimate tests of eye battles, a
Facts.
battle with homeschool.
Test your
And
pen.
the
Test your
fact
pen with the goat.
you straight up and you passed that test with flying colors in my book. So
Appreciate you.
salute. This next battle, this was interesting because I'm a huge fan of Appa, but I'd never really seen him get into this disrespectful bag the way he did, and
Yeah.
the character assassination bag, and your charisma was able to not just fight it off, but kind of repel it in a way,
Mhm.
and like
Force
he was
field.
like really he was trying to attack you from every angle, and yeah, it was like a force field for real.
Yeah.
You were just
Yeah.
able to diffuse a lot that was happening.
Yeah.
So it's highly debatable. I asked a
Yeah.
few guys who they had, but nonetheless I think this is an incredible battle, an incredible style clash. So I want to tell you some of my favorite bars from you in this battle. Homeless person, I'm outside and I have nothing to lose. I can relate to that hit home. Oh yeah, you got a punch with the face like Kool-Aid. He thinks he's some kind of fortune teller. Forbes list. Crazy.
What?
The pop star gonna spin and get dusted. Remember the time? What? You know what's
Yeah.
the worst part about practicing tennis? You need to find another person to play with. And you did the tennis sounds, and your sneakers was gliding across the floor. It was a visual bar. This hair is attached to a beast avatar. You do imitations, and I'm the one they imitate. I could
That's a
never
fact.
lose to that altar boy, Zaya Way.
Ah,
You
damn!
can
I
never
forgot
be
I
in
said that.
competition with the face if you don't face any competent. You were wilding, bro.
That's
What's
a
up with
goodie.
you? What do you remember from your battle with Appa?
So I remember that battle, like you said, it was a like we were attacking. We were, me and Op were
Mm-hmm.
like best pals and stuff. So it was
Mm-hmm.
and at the time, and even to this day, a lot of people try to debate that Op was the face and stuff like that. And he was the champ,
Mm-hmm.
and I had my own
Mm-hmm.
run. He had his champ run with the headband, and I
Mm-hmm.
had my own names and that type of run.
Of course.
And it was that one thing where it was like, let's see who really is the sheriff here, like who's the big
Mm-hmm.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So while we're best of pals, I talked about he works for DoorDash. He talked about I was prom king. We was talking like stuff that other people don't even know.
Yeah,
But
I definitely didn't know none of it.
you didn't know any of that, but it was a competitive matchup, and I
Yeah,
think so. I think I got the first convincingly, if I'm not
I do
mistaken.
too. I do
I
too.
think he got the third. To me, it comes down to the second. He wrote
I
a
agree.
very angle-based, cohesive round, and I was angle
Hmm.
punching. So
Hmm.
that's what it comes down to. But it was a
Preference.
beautiful battle. We both have
Hmm.
a lot of charisma. We both stay on topic. We don't do random bars. We don't just yap.
Hmm.
And yeah, it was beautiful. Style clash. He's more like pen angle driven, and I'm more like Landon and charisma. And it was
Hmm.
beautiful. I think that battle while he's one of my best friends, it was more of like, yo, I gotta like like your fans are the ones that are talking like they really are doubting me, like I'm not him, and I
Hmm.
had
Hmm.
to show what it was. And I had to show that even and mind you, I wanted the headband that we won't talk about it. I wanted the headband, but they didn't make it happen.
What? Wait, wait,
But I
wait,
had to
what?
prove
Don't brush past that. Why didn't they make that happen?
so on spaces we got I was like yo because so there's like a ranking system and
Yeah.
oh you gotta get you gotta get to this ranking so you can be a contender. I'm
Hmm.
telling them like, yo, I'm above that. I'm not these Gerbers. Like, I don't gotta beat five people in a row and do this. And I'm Fibo. That's what I was literally saying that. I don't gotta do that. This
Okay.
person gotta do that. This person got. And to Appa's, not to talk crazy about Appa, but his
Hmm.
thing was like, yo, which fair enough. As of late, people just ask for a shot and they get it, and he doesn't like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
me, I'm not anybody else. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh, Fibo, like you gotta beat Sean Gotta to what? What are you talking about?
They was hyping that.
You gotta battle. You gotta beat. Blah. Are you crazy? I'm me. Like if I want the title, so I asked for it, and he said no. But so I respected it. But
Mhm.
I've been like that. Been a thing. I could have been had to have been like to this day. Like so, it is what it is, bro. So
I
respect to
respect
that.
it.
Salute to that.
I respect it, but I'm gonna keep it real. I personally edged Appa. It's a debatable, but I personally edged Appa. But there is somebody now that does have the head. We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. So one of the things that we'll get to that later. So one of the
That was
things that
dope.
I really love that you're doing, creative decisions that you're making, is these concept rounds. And I want to highlight two specifically. The first one I want to
Mhm.
talk about is you versus King Jables. I'm here for the art.
Yeah.
Anything that pushes the art forward, that's my thing. And I feel like you're third for King Jables. And if you're watching this interview and you haven't seen his third for King Jables, please check that out. Your third for King Jables, how you describe basically what would be the iBattle Museum or the iBattle School, or
The
you
headquarters
really
or whatever.
the headquarters, like how you really
Yeah.
painted that picture for real. And I want to know
Yeah.
what made you decide to do that and what inspired you to do that.
So I feel like everybody knows that I got like the slogans. Everybody knows I got the creative punches. Everybody knows I don't do the cursing and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But the people that get remember, they get remember for moments and stuff like that. So one of my favorite eye battlers ever, if not my favorite actually, is Dunch.
Mm.
So Dunch is that. Like he makes concept rounds. Another one of my goats is past day. So
Mhm.
I'm thinking I just messed up versus Jay Moore. I'm coming back to battle I battle Mount Rushmore kind of battler like Jay Bulls. Like he been
Facts.
before I've been doing this, he's one of those. So I'm
Facts.
like, I'm the face and I owe the fans an apology. So who better to tell the story than the face? Like only a few people can do a round like that. Could even speak in
Facts.
that voice to narrate something like that. So I wanted to do that. And I wanted to show that I'm not just a one-trick pony and stuff like that. Like I could do the rapping thing, I could do the angles, and I could do that. And I think it was a beautiful concept because
Yes.
while I painted this beautiful picture, I still gave flowers to the league.
Yes.
And
And to
who
all
like
that
who
came
else?
before you. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm the face, but I'm still paying homage to the people that made this possible, the people I was watching and studying before I took over. So
I
that was the
love
main
that.
purpose
I
for that.
love that. I love that. And you executed it perfectly. And it's such a
Appreciate
big
that.
risk to take in a battle, but it was done so masterfully.
Yeah.
I can't do
Yeah.
nothing but salute it. Another one
Appreciate it.
that I hate speaking on battles that aren't on YouTube already, but I have to mention this. Your third for Tariq was also another concept round that was very flawlessly executed. I don't
Thank
want to
you.
give too much away because I want people to see the battle,
Yeah.
but what inspired that concept round?
So that concept round is kind of like without giving too much away, Tyreek faces he like me and you, we face a lot of hate, right? We get a
Hmm.
lot of some warranted, maybe
For
some very
sure.
unwarranted hate, some very unwarranted hate.
Hmm.
And I feel like Tyreek is somebody who works really hard. He does what he has to do, and some stuff might not go his way, and
Hmm.
people don't appreciate how he reacts to that stuff. Now that's
Hmm.
everybody's prerogative, but my third, I wanted to kind of talk to him like a brother and
Hmm.
kind of lead him in the right direction. There's like two roads that you could take with how you're handling things, and I wanted
Hmm.
to give him like some like nudge him in the right direction if that makes sense without giving too much away. But it was just looking out for my bro because I can really empathize with what he's going through as far as like the hate and stuff like that for somebody who's really talented and very good to people, you know what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
wanted to be that person that kind of give him a little bit of tough love but showed him love.
I
So
love that. I love that. You executed that perfectly. You know,
thank you.
there's everybody can rap nowadays. Everybody can rap, but it's not too many real artists out there.
Hmm.
And lately you've been displaying how much of an artist you are, not just a
Hmm.
battler, but an actual well-rounded artist. So I respect you
Hmm.
so much for
Thank you,
those
bro.
creative decisions. Salute.
Appreciate that.
Now you battled a few big names along the way. You battled Tay Rock, Geechee, Suge, so many more to name. Tell me, of all the big names that you battled, who was your favorite and why so far?
The GOAT. The GOAT.
Mhm.
I battle so let me tell you this. I don't know. There's this misconception that I lose against big names. I've only lost to Tay Rock and Geechee. I don't know which I got going with these. Rubando beat him. Ishmula beat him. Jay Murda beat him. Anderson Burris beat him. Who else? Who else I battled? That's a big name. Mac Marin beat him.
Talk
Jay
heavy.
Moore. Jay Moore in that one rounder beat him.
Call it
But
a one rounder.
so
So
But so
okay.
there's this misconception that I'm dogs versus these names and I don't deserve it. But it's like, yo, I just lost to the three-time champion of the year and the greatest of all time. So with Geechee, looking back and now being better than what I am now, I might have took that battle a little early. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pass up a Geechee. Oh no, I don't want to battle. Are you crazy? Like I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I watched back. I think I took the wrong approach. I don't think I was bad. I was saying some good stuff. I did take the wrong approach with the jokey stuff. It was too much of it.
Mhm.
Tay Rock felt like a redemption battle. So if you watch Battle Rap Fanatic for the
Mhm.
Geechee battle, I got
Mhm.
decimated, obliterated,
Mhm.
embarrassed. He
Mhm.
cooked me. We watched the Tay Rock battle. He actually apologized, like, "Yo, I didn't know you actually was doing your thing. You went crazy." So
Mhm.
while Tay
Mhm.
Rock won, okay, he was a 12 out of 10. I was a 9 out of
Mhm.
10. I was an 8 out of 10. So
You
I
did
just
your number
lost to a
two.
very great version of Tay Rock. And I feel like I
Yeah.
made up for the Geechee battle, which, like
Yeah.
I said, I didn't do that bad, but I could see why people didn't like it. With the Tay
Mhm.
Rock one, what was amazing to me was that he did his research and he wasn't just
Mhm.
random rapping. He was referencing my stuff, my slogans, making
Mhm.
moments. And bro, he referenced about my Cash Kid is my second battle ever. He referenced that in my battle. So he did
Crazy.
his research and respected me. We promoted the battle. We went to champion. So that whole experience, and that's the second most viewed battle on the channel, and is the most like battle on the channel. Damn.
Damn, talk heavy.
So it's
Talk
like, of
heavy,
course, it's
brother.
that one. Of course, it's that one.
Okay.
The goat.
Okay.
Appreciate. And
Well,
mind you, who started my career?
Cool Peoples.
No, Tay Rock online.
K Rock on No Entourage on caffeine. I'm just fucking.
That's a full circle. That boy said cool people. That's crazy. But
Nah,
yeah,
salute Tay Rock for having you on caffeine on No Entourage. And salute Tay Rock in all honesty, because as a GOAT that he is, he does keep an eye out and create opportunities for new talent. And I love that
yeah,
he did that with you, especially coming
yeah.
full circle from the caffeine moment.
Nice.
So enough of that positive shit though. You've battled, aside from yourself, who's also in my top 10, you've battled everyone except two people in my top 10 at I Battle. When are we getting Febo versus Nakim? And when are we getting Febo versus Los Preem? And why haven't we gotten them yet?
Uh, so I already battled them in the 2-on-2. Nah, I'm trolling.
Nah, brother, we talking
Nah, I'm
solo
trolling.
fights. No,
So
but y'all,
so
y'all won the 2-on-2. Be clear, y'all did win
yeah.
that.
By the way, yeah, we won that.
Yeah,
Salute to
by
my
the
guys
way,
though. Um,
FYI.
So Syndicate, bro, I battled Mac the Captain. I
Mm-hmm,
battled Tyreek, battled
mm-hmm,
Dexter, Battle Cool Peoples. I battled Arsdu. So that's 5 out of the 25 people we got, right?
Mhm.
But I don't duck smoke, bro. It's just timing and everything. If I had to give you any hints, there's one of those battles that's gonna happen sooner rather than later.
Okay.
And
Okay.
there's gonna be a lot of money flips in that battle. So you do what you will with that. But the other one,
Uh-huh.
the other one will happen too. He just had his run and he's on his path. I'm on my path, but we gotta meet. We gotta meet at some point, and it's gonna happen. I don't know. Same thing with the Apple battle. It was supposed to happen like way before or way after, whatever. It was the timing thing, but
Mhm.
one of
Mhm.
them is gonna happen very soon. The other one, whenever they book it, I'm ready.
Okay, yeah, no, it's interesting to see Los Cream standing behind you in so many of the battles. I rewatched a lot of your battles, so I definitely look forward to the day where he's standing as an opponent to you. And I also look forward to you and Nakim. I'm sorry, the champion of I Battle, Nakim the Prophet, locking in with the face
Fire,
of I Battle.
fire.
I
That's
look
fire.
forward to that battle as
It
well.
could be historic.
Um,
Historic.
Very, very. I hope you survive. Okay, so on to the next my bad. The
Yeah, we
next
good.
question I
I'm gonna
have for
try.
you.
I'm gonna try.
I'm still alive. I'm still
I'm
alive.
still alive.
Top 5 punchers of all time. Let's go.
Oh damn! All time. Shoot, I was gonna say
All time,
now.
brother.
Rum Nitty.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got Rum Nitty at one. You got B Magic, right?
Now I got conceded at number 1.
Oh, conceded. My fault. My fault. Conceded. Do I have to do an
Mhm.
order? Cause
You can do whatever you want,
I'm
brother.
gonna
It's
just
your
say
list.
don't. The order thing is gonna be tough. But I know
Nope.
B
No
Magic,
problem. 1,
Rum,
2,
Av,
3,
Twerk.
4.
Fonz is not one of the best punchers of all time, right? Am I cooked?
It's your choice, brother.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all might not like this, but I'm gonna say Tay Rock. I don't really care, bro. I'm gonna say my
Woo!
goat.
I'm not
He's a
mad at
puncher.
that. The
He's a
Rock
puncher,
is a
bro. I don't
great
care.
puncher, so yeah, I'm not mad at
I
that
know.
at
I know
all.
they're not gonna specifically put him, but
No, they're
I
definitely
don't
gonna
think.
wah. Yep, yep, yep.
Um, but yeah, I think Twerk gets left out of these like the puncher things, but it's like yeah, Twerk is one of the best punchers of all time. Like that's clear.
I agree. But Twerk does also say that he's a haymaker machine and not a puncher per
Whatever, but
se.
it
But
still applies.
he
Like yeah,
he
Rumnity is
punches
a
though.
puncher, but
Yeah,
and
it's a
Rumnity's a
punch.
puncher, but he's a pen. Like he pens it out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
got
not
those.
mad at that. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
mad at that.
say
Let's
Tay
get
Rock.
it.
I'm gonna add Tay Rock. I would say like Fonz or something like that, but I don't even think so. I low key didn't even want to put Av in there, but that's for another day. I mean like.
Okay, bet. I can't wait till you battle them so we can see what that's about. But let's let's make it a little controversial here. I need the top 5 I battle battlers of all time, and I'm clipping this up, so take your time.
uh Yeah, do I want to put an order? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Actually, I do. I
Okay.
want to put an order.
If you're scared, it's okay.
I'm not scared.
Okay. As
So
my auntie used to say, "Cógelo con take it easy. Take your time.
take it easy. Take it easy.
Take it easy."
I'm gonna do it like this. In order, it's me. It's Appa,
Mm-hmm.
Los,
Mm-hmm.
Homeschool,
Mm-hmm. You got one more slot, brother.
and I better gonna kill me, but I got knock him.
Woo!
Look, I know y'all want me to say real sick. I know y'all want me to say real sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Hey.
about six, 7 battles. Not Kimbin. It's too many. Now
Yeah.
overall, I get like the impact and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And honorable mention because of lack of battles, I'm gonna say Dunch. He's my I battle goat. Dunch
Shout
is
out
my I
Dunch.
battle goat.
Dunch is a goat. Dunch is a goat for sure. The face of our battle has spoken, so everybody fall in line. Let the hate increase. So the next question I have for you,
They gonna hate. They
this
gonna hate homeschool at 4. They gonna hate that, bro. They
homeschool
gonna
is the
hate that.
greatest of all time, obviously.
I'm not mad at
Okay,
you.
so let's be a little less controversial. How many times have you heard your bars in a battle that you weren't in, where your bars were stolen?
How much time do I have?
Take your time. I ain't going nowhere.
Imagine. That I can name. I think I can name like 3 to 4.
Okay,
If
let's
I'm not
go.
mistaken, it's in the upwards of 9-ish, 8-ish, 9-ish. It's in the upwards. I'm getting to the double digits.
My
So
God.
um, I said and you guys could dig in for who said it and stuff like that. But I said what was it? It was the Kirby. It would suck to be you.
That's
I said
one.
that. I said Fusion Dance. I'm a people person. People person
That's
that got remixed.
that's two.
Somebody borrowed my you're the type to say
That's
that
three.
has that has been borrowed.
Mhm.
I had a growth chart back against the wall. Growth chart bar.
That's four.
That's 4. I had a this I'm not mad at because it was in a smaller league and it was like you could kind of finesse it, but I can show you better than I could tell you.
That's five.
That was remixed. That's 5. I could I mean I could probably figure a few more out, but
The
that's just
one
off
when
the
I
cuff.
started noticing because it happens so often. I remember Elijah Strait and Fonz had "You Live and You Learn" like a dorm room, and I remember thinking, "Wow, I've heard this before." And then all of a sudden, just listening to how people format their bars just started coming together. And I'm
Yeah,
like, "Wow, I'm hearing the remix of Fibo and on all these major platforms. This is getting
yeah.
kind of crazy."
It was weird. It was weird. There was one time it happened twice in one battle. There was an event. It happened like maybe twice or thrice, and it was like okay. And then it got to the point where I wasn't even watching the event, and I'll have people hit me up like, "Yo, did you hear that?" Like, blah. And I'm like, "Okay, that's fire. That's dope." But yeah,
That's fire
to
is crazy.
yeah, like that's dope. Like salute to them. I'm in a battle rap group chat. Like before I was battling, I was in a group chat with some folks that like battle rap and stuff like that. And I get hit up on there a few times, like, "Yo, bro, did you hear this part? Did you hear that?" And it's like, "Wow, that's amazing. Salute to that." I used to
Wow.
get mad at first, but now it's like I can't do anything about it.
Okay, I respect it. I respect it a lot. Who are some people that you want to battle? Forget who I think you should battle. Tell me who you want to battle.
So the number one person I want to battle. So I battled. I think I battled everybody in my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
One of them got replaced because of unforeseen circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
But I did still battle the person. But I want to battle franchise.
Fire,
Franchise I want to battle immediately. I
fire.
would love to battle like a T Rex or something like that, like Goods or T Rex, like one of those goats that are old and such.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I
You
really want to
goods would be
battle.
crazy.
I really want to battle like Lou and you guys be doing like these top 20 lists of the best newcomers and all these.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be putting all a bunch of people out. Like y'all forget me. It's like, oh, he's too old or his resume's too good. It's like, what the freak that got to do with me? We started some of the folks in those lists be battling 6 years prior to me, 2 years prior to me, and it's like, oh, it's because my resume is good. I can't be on that list. So anybody that y'all be having in them top 20 lists of the best newcomers, best new energy, all of them, all of them. I know some URL folks would be a little bit tougher to get a hold of because of their contracts and such, but I've seen it happen, and I have battled a top 6 battler. I battled Capo, and I can battle Hansel, so it's possible. If it makes sense and they're willing to do it, I would love to run that. There's people over at the
Could you
trenches
give me a
that,
name or two? Could you give me a name or two out of
yeah,
the
I'll
URL?
give you a bunch of names.
Please.
I want to battle Hansel. I
Mm-hmm.
would like to battle Dice. I would like to
Mm-hmm.
battle King from the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who else? I know Eunice is like a long shot because he that boy surpassed everybody. But Eunice,
Mm-hmm.
that's like a lot of history there. That's my little bro.
Facts. And y'all
Um,
was both on the Instagram battle league back in the day.
yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
Eunice is one of
Okay.
those.
And with him being
Um,
the leader of the new school and you the face of a whole league, it kind of makes
yeah,
sense.
you
Okay.
feel me? I know for him it'll be a little bit tougher, but like Eunice, I would love to battle.
Okay.
Who else? Los, I got to battle. Not Kim, I got to battle. Like these people,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. There's a few other names that be on that list that I'm like, are y'all crazy? That I'm not even gonna mention
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not even gonna whatever. But yeah, those are like the people I would like to battle.
I see you didn't mention Wusa. I appreciate that. I guess that's like syndicate
Wusa
love and
I
all
didn't
that.
mention because I don't know how good the battle would be. Not because we're not garbage, but I don't know stylistically would it be good. I'll battle Wusa. I think he's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't
Okay.
know
Well,
stylistically. I feel like, for example, like me and Hansel, I feel like would be a great battle.
yeah, I agree. I
Like
agree.
me and Dice would be a great battle. Me and King would be a great battle. Me and
Why
Wusa,
would
I
you
don't,
why would you and Dice be a great battle? You don't think he'd get you out of
because
here?
I mean, I got the tools not to get out. I've never gotten out of here. I got the tools not to get out of here. Anytime I've gotten out of here, it was because I didn't prep or I was on vacation. So,
But you think you could beat Dice?
yeah, he's a haymaker machine, but so am I. He lands haymakers, so do I.
Mm.
He could punch, so do I. He got cool
Mm.
glasses, so do I. So yeah,
I
bro. I
also
think,
I
but
also
mind you,
don't mind.
out of his class, out of the top 6, his class, he's my favorite, and he's my boy. Like he's my favorite. But I just
Okay,
want to battle
okay.
him because I know that's a haymaker. That's haymaker festival.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. I
who's a
like
dog?
that. I like that. I like you and King as well. You know, I think King is one
Me
of the
and
prime
King,
punchers. Yeah.
crazy energy, crazy energy. I'm trying
Yeah.
to match that and diffuse it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I feel like I Battle versus Trenches Part 2 should happen. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm not gonna lie, that's the one
you
that got
know,
away. That still haunts me. But yeah, like that could happen. And I'm not gonna lie, like they propagated that a little bit, but I can't
what do you mean by that, brother? What do you I dropped out of 11th grade. Could you explain what you mean by that?
so Lowe's beat King. We know that.
Yeah. No,
Not
no,
Kim
King
beat
beat
not
Lowe's.
Kim. No, Lowe's beat King. I pre
Okay.
you probably so Lowe's beat King. Knox beat Z. Not Kim beat
Yes.
not Kim beat
Dre? No, he did not.
Jared Dre.
No, he did not.
And I lost to people say that it don't count, but I lost to Jay Moore. We're gonna say I lost to Jay Moore, and
Okay.
Appa lost to Muap. That's 3-2.
Right.
So I don't know what they talk about. Now, what it comes down to is the Los and King battle.
I
That's
had
what it comes
King.
down to.
I had King with the edge, and then I
You
had
had
Dre
Dre on
Dre
even
winning.
on the playback.
Yeah, yeah.
Say good night. And mind you, yo, Dre, when you see this, bro, I love you. I know syndicate bias, stuff like that. I love you, but personally,
Yeah.
I feel like not Kim on the cam. You know what I mean? Like I don't know
On the
no beef,
watch
bro.
back, you just feel like the material was better on the watch back,
I just feel
basically.
like not Kim, like he puts it together a little bit better. I can see why Dre got it in the building because
Yeah.
Dre, that boy, he's the best
He's
performer of the new
electrifying for
people.
sure.
I'm not
For
mad at
sure.
that. He's the best performer of the new people, but
Yeah.
like if you watch it back, I think not Kim pens it a little bit better. But I'm not
Yeah.
mad. And Dre, I love you. No beef unless you want to battle. We can also do that. I'm cool with that too.
I like that energy. Now, can I talk to you about some of the people I'd like to see you battle?
Talk to me.
I want to get your thoughts on these names. I'll go one by one. So you just let me know how you think a battle will go with these people. And if you want to talk a little shit, I encourage it. How would Fibo versus DNA go?
I feel like I'll cook DNA. I'm not gonna lie.
You
I'll
getting every
cook
round?
DNA. Nah, he's gonna do like either like a legacy round or like a break me down round, and he's gonna be really like personable and talk about things that just happened like 2 minutes ago and stuff like that. But overall, I'm sorry. Unless he's gonna write how he wrote for like Mickey Facts for me, which I doubt he will, he's not beating me.
Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna clip that up. How would a battle with Fibo versus
He's
Jazz the
gonna oh
Rapper
my
go?
gosh, he's gonna fry me. He's like, who is this guy? He don't get no views,
I
blah
hope he
blah.
does.
But
I
it's
hope
lit,
he
it's lit.
does.
It's lit. I'll still
I
fry
hope he
him though.
does. How does a battle Fibo versus Jazz the Rapper go?
That's a movie. That's a movie. I think that's a tougher battle, but I think I still win that. I actually it'd probably be I say debatable. I think that's a little bit of a tough battle because they love her, they adore her, but
Mhm.
I think she's very likable, right?
Mhm.
Like she's very likable. She kind of has like my superpower, which is like, yo, you could get away with a little bit
Charisma
of
through the
stuff because
roof.
yeah.
Yep.
So I think that'll be a little tougher battle, but I think I'll do just fine. I'm very
She
I
could
stay on
rap too,
topic.
though. Fuck all that
She could
charisma and
rap.
love. She could
She could
rap.
rap. No, she's amazing, but I think I would stay on topic a little bit nicer too. Like I don't think I'll do like random gun bars just for the sake of flipping the word fee.
I like this type of talk. I'm gonna tag her and clip this up as well.
She's a
The
dog though.
last,
She's a dog. She's a
yeah,
dog.
I'm leaving that part
I
out.
do think
Um,
I and funny enough, I used to like not give her props, bro, but she's like the greatest of the women. So I do think it'll be a nice little struggle, but I believe in my skills. I think I could do something.
you don't have to add of the women. She's the greatest. Period. Like,
I mean, Tay Rock exists, but I respect it though.
okay. We'll leave that alone.
You got her actually.
So let's just you know
I
what I
actually
mean?
yeah, I watched. I'm not mad if you got her winning, but
Yeah. No, I actually personally had Tay Rock win in the battle, but consensus is that Jazz won.
oh, so you agree with me? So we're good. We're good.
Okay, it's just me, you, and Capo, probably the only three people on planet Earth that think Rock
I
won.
just I just feel like like I said, she's very likable and
Hmm.
just doing good enough versus Tay Rocket to win. You know what I'm saying? Take
Hmm.
it from me.
But I do respect her consensus win though. Like if
No, I'm
consensus is
not.
that
No,
she
I don't
won.
take it away. I do think you can make a very good
Yeah,
case for her.
yeah. Okay. The last one I want to ask you about, it's a little bit unorthodox, but I've been thinking about this matchup for a while now. We've seen this gentleman do really well, and then other times where he hasn't done so well. But I think stylistically, if he was able to battle at iBattle in an environment where it was literally just people listening to the raps and wanting to see who raps better in that moment, I think y'all would make a movie, and that's Fibo versus Hollow to Dawn. How do you think that battle will go?
Yo, I would love that battle, bro. I actually, little sneak peek. It was supposed to happen back in my
What?
run. That was something that was in the plans and stuff didn't work out. But that's a battle I would love because I feel like he's, you know how there's like different Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
There's like the Gerber, the middle, and then the. So I feel like he's the big dragon version of me.
Okay.
So I think
Okay.
that's like one of the end game type battles. However, I don't want him to be like, like not trying. And you probably rap according to what you get paid. And if you don't want to try, that's up to you. But I would like to get credit for doing really good versus you. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, he smoked Suge, but Suge choked. Like, I smoked Suge and nothing mattered.
Damn.
So
We did see.
I would love for the Hollow the Dawn battle to matter a little bit, but we'll see. That's a battle I would love. And it was gonna
I
happen too.
respect that. I respect that. I just have thought about that matchup for quite some time. I love to put matchups together that like really are unorthodox but work well with the style of the person
Yeah.
involved, you know? And I just
Yeah.
think you and him in an environment like I battle, y'all would just get to bar
Oh
out and
my
just,
gosh.
you know
That
what I
would
mean?
be
Like I think it'll be a
cinematic, bro.
movie. Yep, I agree. Um
And I'm glad it
and
didn't happen yet because I feel like I'm much better than when it was gonna happen. Like I'm doing
yeah,
so much other stuff now. So
yeah. Um Obviously, I really respect that you're the face of iBattle. I respect your loyalty to iBattle and the developmental process. I want to ask you though, for you, is it in the plans for you to go to a major league, and what league would that be if you did?
so
And
I'm just
I
trying to
do
go
think
wherever the
iBattle is a major league as well. Let me add
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But go
no,
ahead.
for sure. But I know there's like
Mhm.
other leagues and such. But
Yeah.
so I never really had like obviously everybody wants to make it to the NBA, to the URL. I
Mhm.
started as a King of the Dot fan. TBL is like a major competitor now too.
Mhm.
So I don't have a choice. I kind of humble myself after 2023 to kind of let go wherever the wind takes me. My only thing with this is like, and this might sound like, and this hopefully the league owners don't get thrown off by this, but I just feel like I don't want to ask to be on a certain league. Like if I got to do like a tryout process, if I got to do a tournament, whatever the case may be, but asking I don't want to do that. So I just want to work and earn it. There's people that have made it to these major platforms that have less than half of my battles, like way less skill than me, and they just
Mhm.
have the connections and such. So
Mhm.
I'm willing to wait, and if I end up never making it, but I stuck to my process and I'm just my own entity, then that's fine. But obviously, like if I made it to any major league, that would be a blessing. But I'm not like fiending like, oh please, please, like nah, it's not happening. Just because I
I
feel like
respect it.
my plead, like me pleading, is my resume. Look what I've done,
Mhm.
and look what I bring to the table. I feel a very big void in battle rap, which is entertainment.
Mhm.
Everybody could punch now. Everybody is aggressive. Everybody could shoot. So I have a market for myself. So, yeah, I would love to make it to a bigger platform. Not that iBattle's not a big platform, but wherever the wind takes me, and I'm gonna do what I got to do.
I respect that answer. I want to tell you, highlight one thing. You've done such a great job. Well, first of all, rest in peace to Mac the Captain. You've done such a great job of keeping his name alive and respected, and you always salute him in your battles. And I love to see that. That's so respectable. God bless him and his family. And I know he's very proud of everything you've accomplished. What's your favorite memory with Mac the Captain, and what did he mean to you?
Um, so my favorite memory of Mac the Captain is how scared I was to battle him.
Mm,
Like, and so I'll give you the whole story. So Melo could give you a little bit more background on this, but when I was preparing for Mac, I didn't feel like I was real enough. I didn't feel like I had enough substance to battle him. I was like, yo, I'm too silly. I don't talk about real life. People don't connect to me as much. Now, if you watch my third for that battle, that's the life sentence. The mom got arthritis. That's when I did my first round like that. So I was scared because I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do? Just do jokes and bro, if he talks about his real life, it's gonna trump it. So being scared to battle him, winning, in my opinion, I feel like I won the battle, and then my little brother watching it and being like, "Yo, he cooked you," because he was doing like a bunch of marble bars and stuff, like bars and stuff. So that was a great moment for me. And then we had a very long talk, like on Facebook Messenger stuff like that after the battle, and that's when we became really really close. So after the battle, we became close, and we talked about stuff that wasn't battle rap. And then what he means to me is everything, bro. I feel like when I got to meet who he was as a person, it made me more selfless. Like a lot of the stuff he did was for his nieces, his family, and stuff like that. He was very selfless while he was sick. So it made me more selfless. And that's why I try to do good by a lot of people because he gets remembered like a captain. He gets remembered like a good person. And that's why I try to do like all this positive stuff. Like, you know, if I got an opportunity, I could forward to somebody else, I try to do that. And it's not much, but one thing that I've done ever since he passed is I make sure that each battle that I'm in, he gets a reaction, and that's in my intros. Everybody give it up for Mac the Captain. So ever since he's been gone, every battle I've been a part of, he's gotten a reaction. You know, to keep his name alive and stuff.
I
So
love that. I love
yeah,
that.
bro, he just inspired me to do good by people.
Fibo, you do a lot for people. You're selfless. You live very Christ-like. You are a light in the darkness. And I want to tell you a direct quote from Lex. And for anybody watching, this is Fibo, the face of iBattle, and this is Lex' direct message to you. And I'm gonna read it. He said, "Fibo, you are the face because you are the poster child for hard work, dedication, and most importantly, positivity." I know a lot of people talk crazy about Lex, but this is how Lex feels about you. What do those words mean to you?
They mean a lot, bro, because he gave me my opportunity. He believed in me. He put me in positions that he could have put other people in, you know, with my opportunities and my shots. He believed in my character. He made the calls for me to get on champion. He made this happen. He made that happen. So that means a lot. And it's really cool because I've done a lot and I haven't traveled elsewhere. Like I've gotten opportunities to battle in a bunch of places. If you thought like I'm stuck at iBattle because I don't get booked elsewhere, that's just a misconception. But I wanted to build a nice foundation. But once we hit 100K, or before we even hit 100K, I made it like a mission to make us a competitor versus like other leagues and stuff like that. And it wasn't like a one person thing. It was like, you know, the op was the Nakims, the Loses, a bunch of us homeschool, Tariq now everybody made it a effort to build a crazy roster and just keep moving the league forward. So it means a lot. And the same way he was selfless putting me in these positions is the same way I try to do it for other people as well, which I try not to talk about. Obviously, I did it for Dexter because I wanted to Gerber him a little bit in our battle and show him that I'm really like the Frank White of I battle. But freaking I try not to like I try not to like bring it too much because I don't do it with the with the sense of like, yo, you owe me this back because I did this for you.
Yeah,
I actually genuinely
yeah,
do it for that. So it means a lot, bro. And the main thing is the positivity part, bro, because you know, while I'm polarizing, you can love or hate me. I am a like at the end of the day, if you hate my raps, you get to meet me, you probably enjoy my presence. I'm a great person as far as like just good vibes and positivity. So that part means a lot because that's like my whole thing is like the good vibes. Like even if I win or lose, you're gonna get entertainment from me. So that's fire.
Well, I want you to know that I'm not only inspired by your artistic ability, by your kindness, by the way you walk by your faith. A lot of what I do is faith based, and I'm inspired by what you do and how you carry things. And, being the face of a whole league, it's going to come with a lot of negative energy. This thing that we're in, this art form that we love so much, is created from negativity. But you being a light in this, you being a support system for so many, it's the things that you do off camera that really make you a champion. And I really,
Mhm.
really appreciate you taking the time to do this interview. I want to say God bless you and your family. I think the 2026 is going to be a great year for you. Fibo, the face of iBattle. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the opportunity, and God bless you and your family too, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Salute. All
bro. Simple.
right.